Hi and welcome. The next steps we want to take with our Angular application is to include what we refer to as routing so that we could click to go to home page, to the about page and whatnot. To do that, we will need a way to route it, and that is why we created the app.routing.ts file. In this file, we have the routes specifying what should be called, what component should come into the view when what URL is called. Therefore, when the user enters our localhost with a /dash, it is going to load the dash component. Well, without much talking, let's get to see how that will happen. First of all, we will need a central point where the routing is going to take place, and that is going to be within our app component file. Immediately we do this, we're going to come up with errors. It says it's not a known element, routing, blah blah blah. It is simply because we don't have our app routing called in our app module. So let's do that. Let's add our app routing, save the file, and let's go back and see. It's trying to compile again. Now you can see we have homeworks. This homeworks is showing from our home component. This is the home, and so when Angular saw this route, this means that is the root page of our application, which is this. When I add in dash, it's going to load in the dashboard works. The about is going to do the same thing, which is a really great way of routing on the front end using Angular. The next thing we will want to do is add in the navigation bar so that it will be available on all the pages we have, and that should happen by copying the app layout, the index.html we created in week 2. We bring that navigation part into this app component and we paste it there, and so we should have the navigation show up here just like we had it with all our pages. Wherever we go, we are going to have the navigation bar still show, including the home page. Since we had to specify some meta tags, this is where we are going to add it. The meta chart set, viewport, blah blah blah, that Bootstrap wants us to add. We're going to carry that we're going to carry that over to our index file. This is our index, and so we bring that here, and then let's quickly update it like so. Okay, so we have the meta char set already set here. Let's quickly bring this one up, rather, like so, and then let's delete this one and still have our icon, whatever, there. So basically what Angular does is when it starts loading, it's gonna come to this index file, and the entire application will be put within this app root. Whatever is loaded, it is going to replace any content within the app root will be replaced by our Angular application, which is what we get to see here. So this is the outline of what we have when it comes to the routing on the front end. The next steps will be to add in the respective links to each of the pages, and we can do that using router link. This should go to the home page, and then we can have router link go to the about, and then router link goes to the auth. So this should move around our application just like we expect. Router link off. Good. And so we should be able to move around as you can see, login and that. We should come here and bring in our actual content for each of the pages. First of all, let's bring in the index page. These are the changes we had, or this is how we designed the home page, and so we can quickly throw it in our home component available here. And this should, oh come on, good. So now we have whatever changes we had in the previous index.html reflect in our Angular project exactly how we want it to look. Then we'll go ahead and do it for the rest of the pages. So let me pause. And so we've replaced all the pages. That's our about, dashboard, our home, and our login register, and they should reflect in our project just like we want it. The dash will eventually come up when we are logged in, and so users will be able to come to their dashboard. It will be authentication protected, as in you will need to log in to be able to see that page. So that's it for transitioning from our static pages and having them in our Angular project with the same designs using Bootstrap and whatnot. Thank you for watching.